My crossword backlog continues to be formidable. It's already June and I'm still on April puzzles. Very sad news to deal with before I do anything. I'm Richard Rogan, the crossword editor of the Times and one of the best crossword setters in the business, died last week of a heart attack, age 62. There's a very touching, very fond obituary of him in the Times, and there's been an outpouring of grief among the crossword community, because certainly anyone who ever went to a crossword championship and met Richard was super impressed by his formidable steel trap mind, but also he's just an incredibly nice guy. So yeah, you know, people's deaths happen and they affect us a little bit every time, but Richard is a real loss to the community, and I don't know what we're going to do without his puzzles. Maybe someone else equally fiendish will come along, but they won't be Richard. So yeah, that was really sad. That knocked me for 6, but maybe I'll get to do some of his last puzzles over the next few streams, so they're probably in here somewhere. Alright, let's have a go at some of this. I'm just going to move the screen a little in case anyone chats me. You can interactive chat with me on Twitch while I'm doing these. Yeah, let me know if you need to know how. My Twitch account is called Ophelia Failure, I believe, because why not? Alright, Saturday, we're on Saturday, so we will start with the concise for Saturday, April the 27th. Island nation off the east coast of Africa. Cake decoration. Wandering. Obtain. That's an allotment. That's what we call them in England. Roman poet with an I is Virgil. Plain cotton fabric. Native American ritual structure. Sound of a cat or gull is mew. Austrian pastry dish. Strudel. Fruit with juicy yellow orange flesh. Mango. Yum yum. More damp. Dogmatism, as in your karma ran over my dogma. Gangly. Some. Paddle. Gingivitis. I like that word a lot, considering how horrible it is. Cotton wool. It's a tradesman, I guess. Colossal. Immense. Unmeasurable. Boiler. Terse. Dew. Calico, then. Totem pole. Don't know why that didn't spring to mind immediately. Forceful discouragement or dissuasion. Deterrence. Ooh, I'm a bit warm. Oh, let's see if we can spot the Nina while I'm taking off my shirt. Madagascar, gingivitis, cotton wool, and deterrence. Don't see anything in the wrestle. Don't see anything in the rows. Don't really see anything. Oh, I was about to say I don't see anything. All per camlac. That doesn't sound like anything really. Is there anything in the diagonals? Oh. Let's see what the Nina is. It's quite nice. Just one vowel used in each of the 10-letter perimeter lines. So of course, yes. So Madagascar only has A's in it. Deterrence only E's. Gingivitis only I's. Cotton wool only U's. That is a nice little Nina. Aren't they all? Okay, so I'll find my back button. Back, damn you. Alright. I'm on a Dvorak keyboard right now. I am not. I'm currently on an ordinary MacBook Pro keyboard. Yeah, the chin. Yeah. Did you miss it? I do think that with my hair at the current length and without a beard, I do look a little bit like, I mean, I'm flattering myself here, obviously, but I do look a little bit like Oscar Wilde in the prime of his photographing years. Need to get a nice big Afghan coat and run around declaring my genius. Yeah, or I could have a haircut. One of the two. Let's do the Saturday Times, allegedly harder than the Friday, but nah. Apt reforms at close of business with stock dropping. Ooh. Cowpat? Yeah, I think that's right. Apt reforms, anagram of apt. Business is CO, company, and W is with, and then you have stock dropping. Where to find a silk cloth's hem with golden colours? Where to find a silk? That's a so cloth's hem with golden colours. Doesn't work. Cloth's hem with golden colours. It'd be AU or OR. I don't know. I'm very excited before left turn. Oui, because I'm very excited. En Angleterre, suis-je un copain? Alright, so am I in English? Suis-je in English is am I. And yeah, obviously a copain is an ami. Whipped cream in a donut, say, or a drink. Whipped cream in a Americano, so it's an anagram of cream inner plus an O for the donut. Affectionate daughter tucks into last of hula hoops. Okay, last of hula is A, hoops are O and ring, and daughter is D. Man nearly does aquatic sport in island country. Scubas? Cuba could be the answer to that, but it's too long. Celtic's goalie dropping ball, running about. Goalie dropping ball. Gaelic? It's an anagram of goalie minus the O for ball and then C for about. Make less attractive, men diet needing ages to change. Demagnetize, an anagram of men diet ages. Lowbrow, Victor Borges heading away from European. Lowbrow, Bulgarian, yes. V for Victor and B out of Bulgarian. This is male almost dives, Maldives. Some irrational impulse to go round fashion centre. Hidden reverse in irrational impulse we have Milan. Rule for cycling, that's law, cycled around to give us all, which is a device for boring. What tourists in Europe do, wanting energy and infirm, they see the Nile, minus an E for energy. Football side, concerned with means of promoting growth. Football side, Man U? Means of promoting, yeah. Manure is a means of promoting growth. We've had cowpat and manure in the same puzzle. Is the setter trying to tell us something? Person forced to run university after official letter. I think that would be something like an emigre or something. A person forced to run, a refugee. Ref is official, G is a letter. There we go. Man, it sure does look like Chancery. Attacking left-wing group coming into existence. Belaboring? Yeah, labour inside being. Okay, chambers. Oh my goodness. Well, you would certainly find a lawyer in chambers. Recipient of donations urging British Member of Parliament to pursue buildings. Recipient of donations. Beggar's Bowl? Begging. Egging is urging. British Owl is a Member of Parliament. That's all good. Clerk, saving time, getting reward for a bit of a flag. Bit of a fag. Bit of a fag. Gotta be filter tip, right? Look at the rest later. Joined in song, following alto. up to the middle. Joined in song. Joined linked. Following alto up to well, alto is up to the middle. Oh, lead is a song, so allied is joined. Outspoken, sarcastic American spirit. Spirit. Faye? No, I don't know. Underground women's movement, mostly without resistance. Me Too is a women's movement, though men can be in Me Too as well. Hashtag Me Too. Well, they can support Me Too, at the very least. A provider of meal consuming large one. Supper with large one inside his supplier. Gracious kings, saving seat, lowering head. Gracious. Maybe something like crumbs or king saving seat. So the seat is bum, to go with our manure and our cow pat. We've now got a bum, lowering its head. Rye is an American spirit. Rye whiskey. Politician, one defending goal is tender, of course. Politician, one defending goal is tender, of course. So green is a politician. Keeper is one who defends the goal. Delivery time, there's got to be due date. Maybe foil, students once, admitting current, hesitation. Aluminum, spelt the correct way. Alumni, etc., etc., etc. Weakling, losing head in terror. Imp. If a child is a terror, it is an imp. With long clothing, I perhaps put a coat on. Pant is long, yep. If you paint, you could put a coat on. Low interest from banks in awfully limiting way. Apathy? Banks in awfully at A and Y limits the word for way, which is path. Strong drinks, gin and rum. There's gin, rummy. Conservative opponent. This is got to be Chianti. The definition is a red. Agree with politician, a despicable sort. Con and cur. Drinking electric sunshine, strawberry, lemon sour. Go to America and suddenly my taste in beer becomes quite insufferable. They have many microbreweries and weird sour beers on the west coast. Alright, so where were we on Saturday? Oh, we haven't done the QC. Jumped straight to the C and didn't do the Q. Famous actor perhaps as a star, one out of stare. Eye note chin twitching in delicate situation. On thin ice is the anagram there. Part of ship's company, avoiding lucky charm. Avoiding lucky. Bowled over, a scoundrel snatching one item of jewellery. A rat reversed with I in it. Story he made up. Okay, this is an anagram. Rothesay. Can't remember where that is. Hebrides? I don't know. US city, last up for rebuilding. St. Paul, the capital of Minnesota. Writer going round street to find restaurant. Biro is the writer. Excited, I start to gamble between rugby posts. H's are rugby posts. Beethoven Symphony, it's got to be Eroica, doesn't it? Yeah, core reversed. Man with skill, okay, heart throb. He with art throb. Unexciting but not entirely blamable. Hidden in blamable is lame. Part of ship's company avoiding lucky charm. I want this to be mast. Part of ship. Mascot without company in it. CO is company, so mascot minus co. First class area on ship. Ascend, look all over the place. So it's an anagram of ascend, look. Saloon deck, I think. Former award for winning, not the first. Very still, warm weather. It's not a clear outcome. Dead and heat. Dead is very still. Some say she barely managed to change her husband's mind. Some say she barely managed to change her husband's mind. Love, a term of endearment. That's duck. Rehearse attack with sword. Run through. It's more than attack with sword. It's kill with sword. Merit retained by nuclear nations. Hidden in nuclear nations we have earn. Bloke going around city returned with US lawyer. Man around Rome reverse plus district attorney. Long journey ends in the last 4 letters of these words. Nothing in this to assist in a cleaner occupation. Is this just some kind of cryptic definition of vacuum? Unexpected error over variable. Okay, anagram of error over y to give us an orrery. Start of month turned up North American lizard. Is this iguana? Turned up North American. Oh, August the 1st reversed and then A for American. Former award for winning. Not the first. What's signified by tense in sentence? I mean, sentence is time. Oh, Lady Godiva. Some say she barely managed to change her husband's mind. That's fun. Okay, award for winning is gold minus the first. What doctor seeks? Buttonholing 1. We get Mario Pierre or Irene Joliot-Curie. So these are going, you know, I could be going faster. I don't care how fast I go right now. Right now. Got to keep this sort of watchable. That's my excuse if I'm slow. If I moved faster than the eye could see, it wouldn't be any fun at all. It would, but I can't. I'm not actually that good. I'm not as good as Moon. I'm not as good as Magoo. But I'm alright. These are all ones I've done. Oh no! Alright, let's go back to 27th to about the 30th. That'll do. Here we are again. Oh, you get another Latin crosser. No, it's probably deeply unpopular. So no one knows what the heck it's all about. But I quite like it. We'll do a jumbo first, though. A couple of jumbos. We got time. Play by Shakespeare. Let's try Cymbeline. Wash thoroughly. Got to be a word for that. Assam, capital Dispur. Affected by nausea. Seasick, maybe? Inundation is flood. Performance or translation, maybe rendition. Regional body dealing with state schooling. I've forgotten. This is Cabal. Let's change this to Bilious. That's better anyway. MCP. MCP. See, I've forgotten everything about British stuff. Soothing or calming, maybe emollient. Inside. Efficacious. Quicker route. Shortcut. British soldier. Excessively complicated. Is a bureaucracy necessarily excessively complicated? Occur at intervals throughout its punctuate. Arizona. Skiffy. Moneymaker, as in Chris Moneymaker, the poker player. Worker in metal as a smith. This is going to be Local Education Authority, LEA. You see, I've been in America long enough now that I've forgotten that kind of thing. Acoustic. Alabama. Invitation. Escape clause. Movable joint is a hinge. Journey by sea. Passage. Yearning. Isotopic or isotonic. Place where birds sleep. In Erie? Some kinds of birds. Alright, let's go back up to here. Let's finish off. Scrubs. Okay, scrub up. Male chauvinist pig. Yes, yes, that was really big when I was young, and now it's kind of out of fashion. British soldier is a red coat. An improvement, a turn. Minor. Forgive, pardon. Going to enter. St. Andrew. Conspicuous. Simultaneous. Nope, I knew that was the wrong number of letters. Somehow in my head I knew that was just one too many. Accelerate. Step up. Maybe? Skewed. Where am I? Attired is dressed. Relating to appertaining. It's a nice word. Not occupied. Barge. Smoker's accessory. Oh, a lighter, yes. Pastiche. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. How can you spell that without R? I don't know. Behave so as to attract attention. Make a spectacle of oneself. San Marino in Italy, of course, surrounded by Italy. Seasonal entertainments, a panto, long sleeve pullover, sweater. Move forward on hands and knees, crawl. Absolve. Given refuge, harbored. Today. Classical style up to about 1700. Something music. His mother was Agrippina. Travel. Scalpel. Preparation for the hair. Oh, mousse. It's not harbored, unfortunately. Not occupied. Something. Synchronous. Sheltered. Okay, that works too. Farad is the unit of capacitance. Reparation for a wrong. Atonement by Ian McEwan. Not occupied. Not occupied. Alright, unrestrained force is violence. This looks like Kenya. Classical style up to 1700, something music. '17th century table music? Doesn't sound right. And what's this one? Not occupied. Someone's not busy or not diverted or empty. Not occupied. Underrated. Untenanted is not occupied. Alright, what the heck is this? Classical style up to about 1700. Tabla music. Table music, cable music. Oh, I don't actually know what this is. Shall I reveal the word? No, I can't. I just want to cheat now, but maybe I shouldn't. Babel, cable. I'll just say it's table music. I don't mind if I get this wrong. I didn't know what that was. It's not table music. Oh, I spelled authority wrong anyway, so it didn't matter. Oh no, tell me the answer. I'll show the results. Well, I was hoping that by submitting wrong I would get to know what this classical music was. Look, I've got to check this. Classical style up to about 1700. Baroque music? No. Early music? No, early music is like prehistoric cavemen banging rocks. I don't hold with that at all. Early music. That seems terrible. Don't like it. Alright, let's go back to the puzzle club. Early music. That seems awful. So you've got like 400 years of modern music and then millennia of early music. Dislike. Well, it might be right. It might be something I should know. Early music. So once again I've lost my page of passwords. Oh my goodness, so many months to do. Early music. I mean, that's sort of interesting. Probably has some specific definition that is worth knowing. Alright, talking of early music, let's do an early crossword. A Latin crossword. Right, we are. Alright, I came, I saw, I conquered. Veni, vidi, vici. So yeah, this is the kind of Latin we can all do. Hamlet, pagus parvus. So that means a small village, right? And I can't remember what the word is for that. Conivio, I wink, as the maid Lucetta to Julia in Two Gentlemen of Verona. Nitor? Different types, various genres. Would that be varia? Jupiter's. Joe's own book in Coriolanus. So this is some kind of Latin crossword based off Shakespeare plays. Exasperor, offendor, vexor, irritor. My reply perhaps to York's inquiry, ho, who is within there? You could say, in sum, I am inside. Chickpea, Cicero lacks nothing. I don't know the word for a chickpea, but what about orator minus, could that be right? All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely, surely actores. Okay, Jupiter's. How would you say Jupiter's? Defindite concutite venti generas. So this is from King Lear, and he says winds blow your cheeks. So it's a word for like crash, but I can't work out what it is. Snug's animal role in Midsummer Night's Dream. Snug the joiner plays. Can't remember. If music be the food of love, play on. Nutrimentum, alimentum, aliment. Music be the aliment of love, play on. Scurvy, mangely, or rough. Cedar likened to the king. Oh my god. 2 words with 19 across, 12th night. That'd be like Vigessim. I thought night was female. Nox. No, hang on, 12th, not 20th. Duodecima nox. Okay, that makes more sense. Venabor sectarbor, I myself will hunt. Don't know. Fervidi or Ardentes like Calpurnia's nightmare warrior. Domina, I go. Go should be an easy word, shouldn't it? What is go? Provocavi irritavi, Celia cis mutata. Okay, so it's an anagram of Celia cis. It says mutata is an anagram indicator. And provocavi. What is it? End with I. Like Lacessit, right? Lacessi? Like on the pound coin it says Nemo me impune lacessit. No one provokes me with impunity. Could this be tremula? Something like that? So we know what cedar is. Augusto, when reapers flag in the heat. In August, when that'd be like the middle of the year. Oh, I don't know. Dea Ephesia Artemis appearing to Pericles. Diana is the goddess of Ephesus. I go. That should be the easiest thing in the world. I've forgotten. I myself will hunt. I think now is the time to check the grid. Pretty good, apart from making up. Oh no, it's not pretty good up there. Something badly wrong here. Is this just Caesar then for the nicto? Could be wink as a nictitating membrane. Is that a village? It sounds like neighbor, so I don't think it's right. Can't be that, can it? But I'm thinking of something similar to that. A hamlet, a little town, is a can't think what it would be. Visitus. Okay, no, don't guess. Okay, don't guess. Snug's animal roll. What animal ends with O and is 3 letters? It's a question. Accost. Haud domini nomen, not the name of the mistress, said compella alloquere. Why is that the name of a mistress? Accost. Oh, Mistress Accost. Is she a character in Shakespeare? She probably is. Abused tailor receives another anagram indicator. We get litera, which means shores, literal. Assyrian king Ninus is in the most tragical comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe. Fervendi or Ardentes. Burning warriors. Different types. Varia genera? Varia genera. That makes sense, doesn't it? Scurvy, mangy or rough. I will hunt. Like agitabo? Sure, I will agitate, I will hunt. Why not? Accost. Compella alloquere. Madam, I go. How do you say I go in Latin? It's EO, isn't it? E-ray. You say I go. Totally forgotten. Jupiter's, okay. Jupiter's. Okay, I'm gonna put myself out of the misery. What is Latin for Hamlet? Viculus? Oh, a little vicus. There's a commodious vicus in the first line of Finnegan's Wake, isn't it? Oh, he's a lion. Dearie me. Dialis? I did not know Dialis was anything to do with Jove. Not a Scooby. Scaber, Scabrous Iago, yes. Accost, how Dominic, Compeller, accost. No. Adorire, okay, Adorio. So I go is, oh, I go away, Abeo, sure. I'm going to reveal this one. Tremor facite, make tremors. Cedar, I still don't know. Fervidi argentes, is this something to do with fire? Igne, okay, so yeah, Ignes, but Igneus is fiery and okay, I don't know. Sextilia, oh, we just wanted the month of August, so Sextilia, the 6th month. Obviously the month that is 2 months before October, the 8th month, is Sextilis, or August, the 6th month. We should call August Sextilis, what could possibly go wrong? Alright, and a cedar, a word for a cedar, likened to the king. I have no idea. Reveal that one. Cedrus. I guess I could have guessed that. I could have guessed cedar, couldn't be cedrus, but I did not. Terrible. Oh, alright, we've almost done Saturday, so let's do the big cryptic, because we should do everything. Completism. Make quite clear what to do at the end of holiday. Vegetables with lots of people in line for them, we hear. Mind them. P's and Q's. Vegetable P's and Q's. Radiant with Russian girl returning. The Russian girl is Olga. Alright, knights taking great care to protect youngster. That's lad in pains. A part of Ireland removing large. English grave. English grave. Ulster minus L. Not truly attractive. One way the dawning of love must break in. Not truly attractive. Reckless with the cosmetics. I want to say that was slapdash. Slap happy. Okay, maybe. Without leader, orchestra try to keep. Okay. Right. No. Orchestra try. Orchestra is band. Allegro. Halle is an orchestra. Slept again, concealing some small old coins. Slept again, okay, lepta. Little coins. Regular occasions, when being married, say, ends in confusion. Wedded. Don't know. Cold, simple chemical substance losing one electron at first becomes mild. It has to begin with C, surely. No, that was a special Shakespeare themed Latin crossword. It's not always like that. By no means. Cries aloud for the country, my country of growing up. Put name into small newspaper article. Call into small op-ed. Lifelong description of how Rockabye Baby fell to its death. From the cradle to the grave. Singular taxi driver making a crust. This is me at college before being covered in flour, etc. Something meal? I don't know. Reminder to collect protective gear held up. Nope. Reminder could be prod. PPE, personal protective, whatever it was. Figure Noah went swimming seems reasonable. Figure Noah went swimming. It's an anagram. Seems reasonable. I can't stand up straight to deliver patter song. I can't stand up straight. I don't know. Delightful daughter missing with prospect of being returned. Beginning 2 terms of tennis. Outset. Out and set. Degas perhaps, broken by conflict with key, enigmatic man. Edward Nigma, the Riddler. He's quite enigmatic. Can't be that because enigmatic was in the clue. This looks like decaf. Deaf about C. Make quite clear what to do. Drive home at the end of holiday. Very good. I can't stand up straight. It's not a simple substance using one electron at first becomes mild. Mild. Clement. Element. I can't stand up straight. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. I can't stand up straight. I don't know. This is electable. Delectable minus D. Degas perhaps broken by conflict. What was Degas' name? It was Ed. War is conflict. Got to be someone. Okay, capital assembled in very short order. Soon. Fair enough. It's an anagram of figure Noah. Almost attractive at first, not before time. Nearly, almost, nearly something. Not before time. I don't know what the second one is. What was this? That's capital. Sofia is a capital of Bulgaria. Don't know why that is in very short order. Like to hear detective who lived in Mexico. Recipe for astringent to be put on back. Great desire of Yankee as Yankee as a salaryman is Yankee earning. Is this like? It's not dishonesty. One way the dawning of love must break in. Okay, regular occasions, Wednesdays, surely. Importantly, no cops interfered with this publication. Looks like an anagram of importantly no cops, maybe? A fine fabric, very red. Lame could be a fabric, a gold fabric. Overdo it regularly with friend of a parasite. Overdo it. Loves meeting in the street. Go ahead. Create storm to find necessary cash. Tiny policeman is ineffective. Not much cop. It's funny. Galley slave toiling through passages in literal pursuit. Signal for bed when eating a series of snacks. Taps. I think maybe in the army they use taps on the bugle to tell you to go to sleep. Hostility, as I am surrounded by a group of students. I am in a NUS, National Union of Students. Very old soldier would be a centurion. 2 senses of the word. Hate, run-of-the-mill BBC type, messing up patriotic song. That's a huge anagram. Patriotic song. It's not Land of Our Fathers. Trap, eccentric viewer. Web is a trap. Cam is eccentric. Cooking us one nice stew. A stew of us one nice is cuisine. Considered odd, having been eaten by a bear. Considered. A missing pet's hard to catch, having foul dishes. I'm sort of on a timer here now. I've got to go and do important things soon. I can finish this one. Commando in protected area, out of line, calling in engineers. Hospital people who are experienced get together affectionately. Sort of desk surface, light lunch on it. Take apart one section of roof, nothing in it. Take apart, dismantle one gable. A gable, no. Time on boat for rescuing a creature in river. Tarka, time on ark, and then a Tarka the otter, of course. Parking vehicle first, go for long walk. Is this Edward Elgar? I was thinking, is it Edward Elgar? Degar perhaps, broken by conflict with Key. War with D. Enigmatic man. Degar. Key is delete. Edward Elgar. Why has that gone white? I don't know. This is me at college before being covered in flour, etc. This is me at college before being covered in flour. Not truly attractive. One way, the dawning east. One street, the dawning of love must break in. Formerly holding name, Max. Nonce, no. Formerly holding name. Loves meeting in the street, go ahead. Okay, loves meeting is a tryst. Try is a go and it's ahead of street. Formerly holding name, okay, erstwhile is like formerly, so we've got Max Ernst. Is this like nearly? I still think it is, but I can't look it out. Okay, what's this? Importantly, no cops. This publication. Something needs. Bugging me that everything has gone grey. Patriotic song. Universal train and air travel in the country one imagined. Okay. Country of hope. Ruritania, Prisoner of Zenda, Roll top. A roll could be a light lunch, I expect. Parking vehicle first. Okay, tram is the vehicle. I wonder if Tramp set this. Tramp is one of the setters. Commando in protected area, out of line, calling in engineers. Green beret. Green belt with the L replaced by RE for Royal Engineers. Okay, battle hymn of the Republic is, I believe, what it's called. Loiters uncertainly in luxury though. Is there someone called Estoril? I think there is. Create storm to find necessary cash. Raise the roof. Hospital people who are experienced get together affectionately. H plus old hands. In nervous state, throw coconut perhaps at head, shy at Ness. Briefing about problem, my answer's complicated. Briefing, complicated. One section of roof. One slate. A missing pet's hard to catch, having foul dishes. A missing pet's. A minor honor. Honor. A minor honor. I can't stand up straight to deliver patter song. I've got a something list. That would be not straight. I don't know this song. I've got a little list. I don't know what that is, but it could fit. Like to hear detective who lived in Mexico. Like to hear detective. Can't think of any Mexican detectives. Oh my, missing from Holy Book is the nucleus. Oh my, missing from Holy Books. Deuteronomy? Deuteron? Is that the nucleus of some kind of hydrogen atom or something? Smart person wiping chlorine from part of fingernail. Oh, smart person. Cuticle. QT minus CL for chlorine. Like to hear detective who lived in Mexico. Aztec. Aztec, yes. Like chest. One heard having trouble with it. That's coffer. Recipe for astringent to be put on back. Alum is the astringent reversed. Oh shoot, my thing's gonna run out. If I die, then I will leave the thread at once. I'll dodge it. I won't come back. Illegally induced sun delivered by hairpin. Briefing about problem. My answer is complicated. Briefing. It's an anagram of my answer. About problem. Summary. News summary. Raise the. Is it news summary? Create storm. Hang on. It's got to be that. Create storm. Raise the wind. I don't know if that's a word for define necessary cache. I'm not on this wavelength. Quietly leaves with order to remove underwear. Get your slips off. A missing pet's hard to catch, having fouled dishes. A missing pet's hard to catch, having fouled dishes. What? Galley slave toiling through passages in literal pursuit. Portnoy's Complaint is a book by Roth. One might believe this Indian died. Creedy. Considered odd, having been eaten by a bear. Rum in a TED, having been eaten by a bear. That's very cool. I like that a lot. In a TED. Country golf club welcoming wife. So a country that begins with G. Is it Rwanda? Oh. Golf club mentioning welcoming wife. Illegally induced son delivered by hairpin. Is this suborn? Yeah, hairpin is you and born is delivered. Overdo it regularly with friend of a parasite. Who killed their father? Of a parasite. Orestes? Electra? Missing pets hard to catch. Foul dishes. A minor honor. Galley slave toiling through passages. In literal pursuit. Galley slave. What's the word for that? This is something like nearly, almost, attractive at first, not before time. Pretty nearly, pretty is attractive. Okay, pretty nearly, that works. Not truly attractive. One way, the dawning of love must break in. Not truly attractive. Dishonestly? Right, this is me at college before being covered in flour, etc. What? Flour, etc. Meunier, that's some kind of sauce. Wow. Okay. Why is R&A golf club? Is it a golf club in Scotland, the R&A? Overdo it regularly with friend of a parasite. Oddball? No. Overdo it regularly. Oedipal of a parasite, okay. Galley slave toiling through passages in literal pursuit. Proofreader? Galley, yeah, that's something to do with publishing. A minor honor. Award is a minor. And finally, a missing pet's hard to catch. A lost cat having foul dishes. Missing pets hard to catch. Ashtrays are foul dishes. A stray catching H for hard. Blimey, that was quite a hard work at the end, if indeed I even get it right. Puzzle completed in 21:36. 29th of 155 souls. That's alright for a blog. Not going to look. It would depress me. Alright, I've been online for a while. Thank you all for tuning in again. I've been here for exactly an hour, so I've done all the Saturday puzzles. It took me a whole hour. And I have, that was the 27th, so I have, oh my god, like 40 days of puzzles to do, so that's at least 40 hours lined up for me. And while I'm doing them, there's going to be more puzzles coming along, adding to my backlog. This is like yeah, this is like Hercules in the Augean stables. Slightly more fragrant and fun than cleaning out horse manure from the stables of Augeas, but you know, no less hard work. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, if indeed you did. I will be back at some point very soon because I have a lot of crosswords to shift, and hopefully do some more trivia at some point. Maybe we'll work on our format a bit there, but it's going to happen. So yep, and yeah, keep the beard, lose the beard. I don't know. Keep the hair, lose the hair. I am your puppet. You can do what you want with me.